What if I told you that one family became so powerful that their name is still surrounded by mystery more than 200 years later? A family so influential that books, documentaries, articles, and countless internet discussions continue to debate their role in history. Their name is Rothschild. For some people, they are financial geniuses who helped shape modern banking. For others, they are the subject of endless conspiracy theories. But who are they really? And how did they become one of the most famous families in financial history? Our story begins in Frankfurt, Germany, during the 18th century. A young businessman named Mayer Amschel Rothschild built a reputation as a dealer in rare coins and financial services. He was intelligent, ambitious, and understood something that many people of his time did not. Information and connections could be just as valuable as money itself. Through hard work and strategic relationships, he gradually expanded his business and laid the foundation for something much bigger. The key to his success was a remarkable plan. Instead of keeping the business in one city, he encouraged his 5 sons to establish operations in 5 major European financial centers. One remained in Frankfurt while the others moved to London, Paris, Vienna, and Naples. Together they created a network that stretched across Europe. At a time when communication was slow and transportation was difficult, this network provided a significant advantage. Information could move faster. Financial transactions could be coordinated across borders. Opportunities could be identified before competitors reacted. As Europe entered a period of political change, industrial growth, and military conflict, governments required financing. Large infrastructure projects demanded investment. International trade expanded. The Rothschild network was positioned perfectly to benefit from these developments. Their influence increased rapidly. By the 19th century, the family had become one of the most successful banking dynasties in the world. Their name was associated with wealth, power, and international finance. Yet success often attracts attention. The more influential the family became, the more people speculated about their activities. Rumors began to circulate. Some were based on real events. Others were exaggerations. Over time, stories grew larger and more dramatic. As the decades passed, these stories transformed into legends. The Rothschild name became connected not only to banking, but also to mystery. And that mystery would eventually fuel some of the most famous conspiracy theories in modern history. As the 19th and 20th centuries progressed, conspiracy theories about the Rothschild family began to spread more widely. Some claimed that the family controlled all major banks in the world. Others suggested they influenced governments behind the scenes or had power over global wars and political decisions. And these ideas were repeated in books, speeches, and later on the internet, where they reached even larger audiences. However, when we separate fact from fiction, a different picture appears. Historians agree that the Rothschild family was indeed highly influential in European finance. They played an important role in funding governments, supporting infrastructure projects, and developing early international banking systems. Their network across Europe was innovative for its time and helped shape modern financial practices. These are documented historical facts supported by records and research. But influence is not the same as total control. Modern financial systems are extremely complex. Today, global finance includes central banks, governments, private corporations, stock markets, international institutions, and millions of independent investors. No single family or organization controls all of these systems. Claims that one family secretly governs the entire world economy are not supported by credible evidence. The persistence of these conspiracy theories can be explained in several ways. First, the family's historical wealth and visibility made them a natural subject of public curiosity. Second, financial systems are often difficult for the average person to understand, which can lead to simplified explanations. And third, throughout history, rumors and misinformation have often grown around powerful figures, especially when secrecy or distance is involved. It is also important to understand that many modern conspiracy theories have been influenced by older stereotypes and misinformation. These narratives often ignore the complexity of history and replace it with simplified stories of hidden control. While such theories may seem convincing at first glance, they rarely hold up under careful investigation or historical evidence. Today, the Rothschild family still exists, but their role is very different from what many people imagine. Descendants of the family are involved in various fields such as investment management, philanthropy, environmental projects, agriculture, and wine production. They are not a single unified force controlling global finance, but rather a large extended family with diverse careers and interests. Modern global finance is shaped by a wide range of actors. Governments set monetary policy. Central banks regulate currency systems. Corporations make investment decisions. Technology companies influence digital markets, and individual investors participate in global trading every day. The system is distributed, competitive, and constantly changing. So why does the Rothschild name continue to attract so much attention? The answer lies in its symbolism. The story represents wealth, secrecy, power, and history all combined into one narrative. It is easy for the human mind to connect complex systems to a single explanation, but reality is usually more complicated than simple stories suggest. In the end, the Rothschild family remains an important part of financial history. They were pioneers in international banking and influential figures in 19th century Europe. But the idea that they secretly control the modern world is not supported by reliable evidence. Their legacy is one of historical significance, not global domination.